it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
15 yards on the play, first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
Wilson's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Now it's Carson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
Gain of 6. And the Seahawks.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Seahawks nothing. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Seattle.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make make this a second down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And the Seahawks first down. That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete.
Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A first down run there by Fournette as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Leonard.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
First carry now with a backup, LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go with a big bang Fournette. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Hey, bolt 66. Alert! He's checking. Crash. Check.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Left side complete to Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go, team.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. 36.
On play action, now Brady. Forced out to his left. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Gronkowski, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Mike 36. Mike, second reload.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Brown, 63 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Seahawks 7.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This taken in about 4 yards deep. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Bring it. What's it? Hold 50. Safety's creeping.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Fournette. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
41-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll run with Fournette. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Brady's throw there complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
A quick throw by Brady complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Extra point try now for Succop. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 35, Seahawks 7.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 22.
He's back to throw here to start the drive.
They'll run the screen with Carson.
Wilson's pass.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
He's brought down.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 more there and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
Again, Wilson. He's going to air it out out for Dorsett. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Third and long. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Levante David. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 44.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Buying time to his left, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
On the play. And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Carlton Davis picks it, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Brady again here on second and 10. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Third and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And 10.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Brings up Brady.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad...
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady going to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 3rd down here.
And 15.
29. Alpha. 36.
Shotgun now for Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's going to be caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Down by Bobby Wagner. It's a loss of 1.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line.
Fournette, the ball.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, check it. 53.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Suckup for the extra point.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season... And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the